do. Who I am is not what I do, but how I see, how long I look, how well I listen, what I choose to hold in my attention. The suns started to climb the walls. It's slow going, creating time zones on the wall map. Time is simply presence. The light, first in one place, and then in another. Each strange land having a turn at high noon. My imaginary world, its shapes and scars and variegation, make it a view of the earth, seen from outer space. This fretwork of scratch marks is a layer of cirrus cloud, or whitecaps of waves moving some ocean on and on. I can reach in and run my finger along a crack, tracing the route of a river on its awkward journey towards a wide, dark patch, a stretch of forest, stain of city. And I remember past lives lived, places I've learned, loved, or lost, failed, misunderstood, places I've been through, confused by, nearly forgotten. A place begins to be forgiven as soon as we've left it. Its perceived cruelties and excesses, cause of our griefs and disappointments, start to dull and dilute, so that time is merely distance. It is simply remembered. For the tone of a church bell, morning light on a wall, a row of trees, a local trap where pigeons slept, little things we absorbed without thinking, taken in by a heart, always leaning towards the slight, letting out what it stored when we're looking back or reminiscing, briefly escaping the demands of the present and our constant preparations for a future. It keeps receding. The consolations of the past, of what is permanent and fixed, the relief of something silent and still. I am still relearning human and what it means to be alone. How do you cope with isolation without anxiety and fear? Silence and separation are at first terrifying, and then slowly miraculous. Once the brain has recovered, has suffered the symptoms of withdrawal from the fast foods of stimulation, and become open to the possibilities of slowness, nuance, and suggestion. He's no longer afraid of nothing happening, as we developed a capacity for profound attention, remembering the longer you look at a thing, the more of itself it will reveal. Eventually, coming round to the thought of befriending the heart, custodian of our noticing, and together discover how everything so effortlessly is. From the arrival of dust to the wind's nonchalance, how a drop of water is both substance and container, the long, slow dance of light and dark. Beauty is so threaded through the ordinary, it's hard to miss. But mostly we do. Our senses jaded and bored, too long exposed to the extravagant and the exaggerated, and the hyperactive, urban loud. Too focused on ourselves and our day-to-day doing, all humdrum and high dramas, false starts, self-doubts, second thoughts, best laid plans and carefully plotted routes that lead to where? We all just want to find our way, fall into a place where we belong. It's been specially made just for us. We're already there. And there is simply here and now. I am here in a place beyond desire or fear, lying watching the day turning inside out, pulling out the night until it's filled the room. I'm disappearing, going black and blind, becoming a lump of dark as I lie still and listening to a breeze playing on the bars of the window, the softly falling rain, the dripping tap breathing, the thought of a fire burning in an unlit room, of wind in tall grass, car tires on cobblestones, water filling the bath, a distant train, a shallow stream, every heartfelt thing whispering, praise, give thanks, as I close my eyes and curl to the shape of sleep. And when I wake and see tomorrow, I will rejoice and be glad in it, led out of here to the applause of the rain, towards the end and a new forgiving.